Chiranjeev Gurukul is our educational vertical, where we have some programs where we transform leadership. When I say leader transformation programs, primarily they are no good unless we experiment with it ourselves. So many years back, we decided that the Western thought of running organizations such as the House of Malacca, which has hospitality, I was not very happy with the way we were progressing in our organization as far as running the operations went through our managers or leaders. So we thought that we would use Indian knowledge systems, and in particular we use the Arthashastra, which is the science of prosperity, and Yog Sutra, which is of course the science of the inner understanding, the union between a human being and the universe. So basically we said that we would bring this together in a module which would help organizations work in a more holistic manner, which was closer to nature and make them more resilient. What we ended up doing was creating a module where we ourselves started operating in a way that was not preachy, but we wanted to develop ourselves first. So the leadership transformation was Praful first transforming himself, or Srijit transforming himself, and what we call we call it Swami or Swamini development, which is internal. So our methods basically show you ways where you can transform yourself, and it percolates down into the organization. So everyone becomes a Swami or a Swamini and learns to develop and evolve. What this does in large organizations is that it allows verticals and departments to operate on their own, and the main founder or the main creator of that business can then just supervise that organization through his Dincharya. The Dincharya is based on a Saptang. The Saptang involves 7 different areas of business, starting with himself first or herself first. So the leader first, and then you have a circular motion around it, which is the Amartya, which means the subordinate. Then you have another circle around that Amartya, which means the Janpad, which is the clientele or the market space which that company might have. Then you have the Danda, which is around the Janpad. Then you have the Kosh, which is the treasury around the business. Then you have the Durg, which is the infrastructure or the wherewithal of that company, or in our case, the restaurant spaces, the offices that we have, our franchisee thought processes. We also, beyond that, have the Mitra alliances. So the alliances of the Mitras are literally everybody that we work with. So in your Saptang that you do, the founder or even the CEO or even the manager or even lower than the manager can operate his entire day based on the Dincharya and the Saptang and make things happen automatically, holistically, and without stress, with great happiness. So what happens is that you end up obviously meeting with your quarter-to-quarter targets, but you also do it very happily. You have a lot more satisfaction when you go through this kind of development. But it all starts with your development within. If you don't meditate, if you don't go and do deep work, if you don't reach that silence, if you don't reach that stillness, all of this sometimes doesn't come to fruition. So our leadership transformation teaches you first to get really still and really silent. And we have our techniques for it. And this is what we encourage. We want you to come and join us in our modules at the Chiranjeev Gurukul, not because you're having stress or difficulties or challenges in your enterprise. That's part of it. Life is full of challenges and full of hurdles. But we are trying to help in a way which has helped us. So if we are the first prototype of this thought process, and we just take it further to your organization and Many people have joined us in our modules, and I encourage you to do the same. It just helps you get more aware, more still, and more successful. Thank you.